Living alone week 1. Let's do it.
Welcome to my new series where I document me experiencing living on my own for the very first time ever in my life. About a month ago, my sister moved out, and we've always lived together. If you haven't watched one of my recent videos, I explained that whole process. I'll have it linked below. And now we're starting a new chapter. But before you get to see me cry my eyes out again on camera, here is a shout out to today's sponsor.
I cannot believe that I am saying Celsius is sponsoring this video.
The vlog viewers know how iconic this is, you guys. They are sponsoring this video. I'm the biggest fan. Like, literally, I've loved them for years.
Cheers. I am the biggest Celsius stan. Like, I have them all the time. Like, they're part of my routine, especially around that midday slump or like a before a workout moment. Like right now, I'm gonna go for a hike. If you have yet to witness the beautiful power of Celsius, you need this in your life. This is one of their newer flavors. It's the Arctic Vibe one. I think it's like a frozen sparkling frozen berry. It tastes so good. There's so many different flavors. It's a much healthier alternative to traditional energy drinks, but like Celsius, the flavors are amazing.
Get the Arctic Vibe. I've been loving that one, and shout out again to them for sponsoring. Hey guys. So I'm officially entering my living alone era, shall we say. I really wanted to film a first week living alone on my channel, but I felt like the first week didn't really count because there were nights where I would stay over at Ashley's new place. There were times she would come here. She didn't have Wi-Fi for a week. Even though I was living by myself, it did not feel like it. Like, it kind of just felt like we were playing sleepover and like going to different, like, each other's places and stuff. I feel like this week coming up is the first official week that I will be living by myself when it actually feels like I'm living by myself. I'm so embarrassed to say this, but the main thing that I've noticed, like the second that Ashley left, was that there are no groceries. I knew she was the main one who did the grocery shopping, but it's different once she's gone and I'm like, oh, my fridge is still empty. Unfortunately, I have been ordering food, not every meal, but every day, you know? Am I embarrassed by that? Yes. I also didn't realize how much we would cook together or even for each other at times. So that's something that kind of like took me off guard, which is interesting. So if anyone has any tips for eating for one person and like not eating out, please let me know.
Is it potty time? You go outside?
It's also so crazy only having one dog. It's just weird not having Chloe. Allegedly, you know, Ashley says she's thriving over there and loves it. I'm like, hello, ma'am, do you even miss us? Rosie and I have been, you know, feeling a little lonely over here, but I'm like, maybe that's just a sign to get another dog, maybe another wean. And not even lonely in a negative way necessarily. I think it's just been a lot more quiet than I'm used to because I'm usually used to like roommates and so much going on. I think that the quietness has actually been good for me. And honestly, feeling like alone has been good for me too. I think it's helped me to learn to slow down a lot, or like at the end of the day, like even if I'm just chilling on the couch watching TV, like that's fine. I don't know, not that I would feel guilty about that. I guess I do. Yeah, I would feel guilty about that before if I wasn't like constantly doing something or being busy. And I've kind of learned to love my nights in by myself. I'm not gonna lie, I have already sobbed and cried.
This is the first time I'm crying that Ashley's keep going. The movers came and moved her stuff this morning, like super early, so this is my first time coming down to the living room, and it's weird how like it feels like it's mine now. Like, it's weird, like it feels so different. Oh my god, I am starting my period soon, but like, oh my god, I'm like so puffy. Look at my eye. Like, does anyone else wake up and they're just like a puffball? Because me.
And for the first time ever in my life, this house felt like it was 100% mine. Even though it's always been my house, but we've always had roommates, so it definitely felt like downstairs was more of a communal place. And I just started sobbing my eyes out because it just felt different and it felt weird.
It feels so different. I can't get over how it just feels different already.
Then a few nights later, I think it was the first official night that I was here by myself. I just started like bawling my eyes out the more that I thought about it.
I started my period. I was just over at Ashley's place and I left and came back home. And I'm so emo. It's so crazy because I knew I would cry, but I like didn't think it would be that much of a shock. And here I am, like fucking unwell. Like it's so weird. And it's weird being here and just having people leave, like when Taryn moved out and like now Ashley moving out. Like it's weird to still be here. I'm just thinking of all of our like quarantine memories, and like it feels weird to be in the same house. But like it's just me now, you know? I weirdly have the desire to clean because it actually feels like my place.
This has been the craziest part about living on my own. I always, for years, was like, what's gonna happen when I'm by myself? My house is gonna be a mess. It's gonna be so messy. I weirdly have the desire to clean now because it's all on my shoulders. Like, it's all me. I can't be like, ew, who made that mess? I'm like, oh no, Alisha, that was you. Or friends are coming over. I'm like embarrassed if there's shit around. And it's crazy because that's been like the number one thing that Ashley hated about me. Sorry, Ash. I'm sorry. We all knew this would happen. One of my first episodes of my Almost 30 series, I was saying how I want to take care of my place more, whether that's, you know, rearranging things, redecorating things, just like taking care of my personal space more, because I've noticed how that helps my mental health so fucking much. Officially been over a month since Ashley moved out, and it's crazy because I was just editing the video and like seeing me cry so much is like so weird because like I can distinctly remember that feeling. I've definitely made it an effort to hang out with friends more because now I feel like I'm bored more often, which is crazy. I've also been watching more shows that I like. Like I've always loved some like trash reality TV, and Ashley never has, so I never really put it on the TV. And it's funny how now I realize how much I put on shows that I knew she would like, because if she didn't like it, she'd go upstairs to her room, but I wanted to hang out. So then it's just funny.
I do that too.
I thought I wouldn't love being by myself as much, but I think it's good for my brain because it's kind of nice to like decompress at the end of the day. I literally remember I came home drunk the other day and I was sitting importing my digital camera photos. I was literally sitting at the desk and I was sitting there and it hit me. Oh my God, I'm here by myself. I don't have to be quiet. And I rip off my eyelashes. I throw them on the table and I'm like, I'm gonna get those tomorrow.
That's
and I say,
dream.
I'm like, why? Because I can't. I was like, because I'm here by myself. Like literally I had a moment and it was just so weird because I'm just not used to that. So there have been like little fun moments like that. Overall, I obviously like it's still an adjustment and I know it's still gonna take time and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird seeing those clips of me crying from like the first day to now a month later and being like, oh my God, we made it a month.
Growth.
Growth.